You haven't slept at all. Are you sure you're okay?
Don't worry about me. Staying focused under pressure for now. If I'm not mistaken,
How could you
it's my job to keep tabs.
I figured as much. They're just preliminary ideas at this point, but I haven't completely thought them through yet. I'll tell you more once my idea-
Sure. Sounds... I also have some ideas of my own. I'll fill...
As they say, two heads are... It's hard to believe what we've encountered. Well, I suppose there's no use after these last few years with the Arataki gang, I suppose you could say I've seen it all. Though the list of annoying things to deal with is practically endless, I am totally free in the Arataki, strolling around the streets, roasting lavender melons with friends in the open country. I know, just don't laugh at me, okay? Otherwise you might find...
Ushi, you sure you can't find a way? Ah, perfect timing. I was just having a chat with Ushi. You know what? I can handle those mean people behind the door throwing beans at me, but... What? There's nothing we can do? Listen here, can't you have one last look for it? If you really can't find it, we'll just have to find another door.
By the way, Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you. Please, come meet me over there. Thanks for coming to speak with me, Traveler. I've been thinking about this place. Since we still don't know just what kind of danger we're up against, we can't afford to delay any longer. We have to find the Conqueror of Demons as soon as... Don't you think it's a strange coincidence that as soon as you told us about the Conqueror of Demons, we heard his... It almost seems deliberate. As if something was trying to convince us that the Conqueror of Demons was there in order to lure us into the... I have a theory, but I can't tell the others just yet. Judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions, I think that he was somewhere else. But his voice and image... Is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space? We're seeing things in people that shouldn't be here, even ghosts. And we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. It's as if that's true, it means we've entered into a place where normal logic doesn't apply. When you put it all together, everything points toward this is a place where time and space are thrown into chaos. And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice even when we had no idea where he was? It doesn't make any... Unless this space wanted us. Which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about our encounter with the Conqueror of Demons. I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons. He was somewhere else. But his status was transmitted to us through some kind of mind-bending spatial Traveler, you said you saw the abyss in that room, didn't you? At first glance, the door may seem like a prank. It shows you whatever you're afraid of. There's no way of knowing what might be in there. One minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your guard. The next, the danger is real. And this space is a powerful opponent. It wants to use our minds again, but I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. Do you remember that small spatial rift next to the dissolving ground? It felt like spatial magic, but it seemed much more powerful. When we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of Demons, it seemed like he wasn't expecting our spaces to intersect at all, and was even more surprised that we could hear and see. I think that this space purposefully transmitted the Conqueror of Demons' voice to lure us into a trap, but I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons was never part of its plan. Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I have a feeling that these chaotic spaces are constantly intersecting with each other. I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then we have to keep imagining, Traveler. If we try to stay calm and listen carefully, maybe, just maybe, we'll hear the Conqueror of Demons' voice again. Can you feel that? Let me see. I think it's here. And... break! I secretly learned Yelan's illusion-breaking method without her knowing. The sound came from behind this illusion. Let's go... It's getting clearer.
the chasm. What did my nations go through here? It was just in that battle fought.
The voice is much clearer now. We're close. Conqueror of Demons, can you hear me? It's Yenfei.
Trap.
It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Listen to me. It's chaotic here. We may not be in the same space, but sometimes the sound can get through, which means these separate spaces intersect from time to...
Everything is chaotic here. No. The darkness that sullies my soul is harmful to mortals.
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. This space is using our urge to find you to look. Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
So, you're in... There was no need for you to search...
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the Traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
How do we meet?
Conqueror of Demons, can you find out where our voices are coming from? Find the spot where our voices are the clearest and try...
I see. The spaces may intersect amidst the chaos. Try something.
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we might not get another...
Stand back!
Let's get...
Now we can avoid
Oh.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own safety.
It's just a flesh wound. I am fine. I shouldn't let myself be a burden to you.
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second.
Fine. As you...
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait.
The one I am. Is that... the front... Aksha.
As expected. Oh, Traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
I also felt that the space was targeting us, but Yenfei managed to...
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. In addition, we must stay vigilant to avoid the traps set for us by this place. Now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to do is find a way out.
I went back to the domain again just now, although I couldn't find a new route. My clan has practiced magic for generations, and has created some catalysts that only we know how to use. I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, it disappeared. I think so, but it's hard to distinguish between reality and illusion here. Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me, that confirms that this place really is reading our minds.
Just like with that door. It's like it's alive.
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality that we want to be true. Everything it does is either to get us to lower our guard, or if that's the case, it can only have one goal: to trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
We should prepare for the worst, but we mustn't give up.
I've always known there were secrets hidden in the chasm, But even the Qixing have never heard about anything.
Yelan, when we first ran into you, you said you had something to do.
I was looking for the truth behind the monster invasion from Conria. Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can.
We got it.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of Tevat. Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line near the chasm. But these were vicious beasts, and this was the most desperate battle Liyue had ever faced. At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed lost, the Liyue army eventually won the war. But there were many who never returned. 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. The day the chasm was unsealed, I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back. But this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities we're facing. We can't give up. Right now, our #1 priority has to be getting out of here alive. Are you all right? You've suddenly gone.
Shh, we'll talk later. I'm just processing all the existing maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail I've...
All right. Well,
Oh, don't worry. I won't write down anything that you told...
no, I meant if you're going to analyze the fact.
You don't look well. I guess things still... It's okay. You don't have to... Sometimes I really am...
Hey, Ushi. Looks like our little lavender melon. Man, she looks wiped out. It's kind of hard to see her like this. And that little dude looks stunning too. I sleep like this when I'm in jail. Traveler, when did you get here?
Wait! Where are we? Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because who would have thought the best guide in all of Tevat could end up so out of their depth? Yeah! So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest... Yeah, just like that! Aw, Ushi!
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
I'm fine. Don't... The karma I carry is dangerous to humans.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I would...
Even so,
What happened while Paimon was sleeping?
with a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Conqueror of Demons. Could you tell us what happened?
No need to be so formal. Just call me.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle. I came here looking for someone. But when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Madam Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshu Inn to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself.
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
Bosacious. is that one of the 5 Yakshas? Like you? I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4...
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is the only one that was never found. Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. He left. No one knew where he went, but Bosacius was the eldest of us. He once told us, as Yakshas we will experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other, and know each other's fate to the very...
Did he forget his promise because he lost his son?
It's possible. I am the sole survivor. So it is my duty to find out the fates of...
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacius being here?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm? That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting up a heroic fight, but no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But there were many more than 5 Yakshas in total.
Wow. But you must think it was probably him if you...
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have... But Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait, so it was Bosacius you were fighting with?
Yes.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic compass mentioned in the will?
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because maybe it's not something you've come across much before, but both mortals and adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody else will carry them out after they've passed.
And this can be done at any time.
Whoa! You wanna write a...
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly... Pure deception is easy to spot. But the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way if we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on
How is this even...
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely. I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long...
But how do you know?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost...
Sounds like you,
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought, but it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out.
I can't say for sure. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable, but it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself.
Whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely...
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
No way. Even if what you're saying is true...
I'm not neither! It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind!
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now.
But can you be certain that your plan will...
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing...
What if I told you?
That's your strategy. No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very... You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off... Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape...
Yelan.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to...
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a...
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, all right? Enough talk. It's time for action. Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Easy now.
Have a taste of this! Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path! If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Should have seen this coming. Why do you always have to do things like...
Shinobu.
What happened to Ito?
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed...
Let me see if there's any way I can
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team... Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, when he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Giant eagle alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing?
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point.
Ito?
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. Leave the boss to me.
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the...
What the? So Ito's efforts were in...
No, it's still worth exploring.
Aha, I see. I'm with you.
Uh,
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. If this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality.
oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then after all, I'm just a lawyer. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done it. Oh, wait, 1 second. Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you.
Thank you, Senpai.
We will. Same to you. All right, Traveler, let's go. What's that? Huh? Look at that huge disc in the
What? That's the best description you can come up with?
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge! How the heck am I gonna lug that back to my office? I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's... What the... They look familiar.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Motion to compel! Sia! Ha! Da! Ja! Ah! Incinerate! Ja! Ha! Ha! Da! Ja! Boom boom! Ha! Ha! Ah! Sia! Ha! Da! Da! Incinerate! Ja! Ha! Ah! Da! Da! Sia! Ha! Ja! Ja! Sia! Ja! Da!
Done.
You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, but these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour... There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design... Huh? A new entrance. Great!
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world.
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not. The Fatui? Whose memory is this? Ah! Watch out!
Just as I thought.
Yelan, you're here!
I will take you down no matter how many times.
Hey, relax. We're to...
Frozen.
Boom boom!
Let's flash frost.
Quietly now. Gotcha.
Get careless.
Incinerate!
Disgusting. You need to hurry up.
Take it easy.
You need to hurry up.
Quietly now.
I mustn't give up. But can I out of here? I will recall. In the compass. I just. I'm so tired.
Time's over. Gotcha.
Can't run from death.
Amateurs. And still,
You've still got it.
remember how I said I'd seen some illusions Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic.
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the distance.
It looks somewhat familiar.
As you wish, main Fräulein.